Picture this. You've just welcomed a new baby into your family. While you're filled with joy and excitement at their arrival, feelings of doubt and worry begin to creep in. Should they be attended to when they cry at night? What is the proper way to move gas around in their belly? Does baby talk delay language development?
When most people hear baby talk, they think of the one parent who won't stop goo-goo-gawing at their child during dinner. Thus, it makes sense that a myth about Motherese hindering an infant's language development would spread far and wide. Motherese, now known as infant-directed speech, is a simple form of communication a parent has with their child. It can include short words vocalized at a higher pitch, sing-song vocalizing, and naming inanimate objects. Whether or not IDS is effective at improving language development has been a hot topic among both parents and professionals within speech pathology and psychology. Successful anecdotes from parents who have chosen not to use IDS perpetuate the false notion that it is harmful to an infant's language development, and naive parents fall prey to the fake science.
Rather than trusting case studies, it's better to examine the empirical scientific data. What better way to do this than by first examining the ways infants respond to IDS versus ADS? Eric Thiessen is a psychology professor who hypothesized that IDS would make words more comprehensible and distinguishable because of its prosody, or rhythm and sound. After hearing nonsense words, Thiessen found that infants could better discriminate between words when they listen to IDS, suggesting that it aids language acquisition when it comes to word segmentation. In addition to word segmentation, researchers have been hoping to learn how IDS has aided in language development of infants. Naja Ramirez hypothesized that training parents to deliver IDS would increase its use and overall infant language growth. Compared to parents who don't utilize IDS, those who did saw an increase in infant vocalizations and conversational turns, proving that IDS certainly aids in infants' language development.
But how can parents know how much IDS boosts word segmentation and language development of their infant? Mitsuhiko Ota hypothesized that the more aspects of IDS that infants receive, the higher their vocabulary growth will be. The results of this study show that the aspects diminutives and reduplication did play a role in greater vocabulary acquisition, but iconicity wasn't as significant of a predictor. So as the science says, most aspects of IDS are essential for fostering an infant's vocabulary growth.
Knowing how these skills gained from IDS come together in conversation is essential. Marina Kalashnikova and Heather Kember hypothesized that IDS helps infants learn context essential for conversation, especially when it comes to responding in a timely and coherent manner. When studying infants, they observed that they shifted their gaze more often during conversation in infant-directed style, indicating it was easier for them to follow. Thus, IDS also helps infants learn about conversational structure.
So, it stands to reason with the scientific evidence that IDS does not hinder language development after all. Each child may reach milestones at different times, but one thing is consistent: IDS stands to benefit and advance their language development.